Part 3 of your master class. I'm a state certified driving instructor. We have hazardous conditions today, and work will probably be canceled tomorrow. I have more than an hour traveling time, so I'm going to go ahead and bring you with me. I'm going to welcome you in. We want to test the surface, and yes, it's sliding. That should be an indicator to you that you need to be careful. We have the right of way. The car to the right is in a private driveway. They have on their blinker, they're going to the left. So we have the side front marker and then the back. We have to come up and stop. This is a regulatory sign. We went over this in class yesterday. If not, you need to definitely look at it. We stop and then we move forward. This car is showing the car. This is going to be a very dangerous road today, and I'm going to take you through the process. If you can't see, you roll your window down. I'm not going to pull out in front of that truck. That's stupid. So I'm going to wait. Now I can pull out and gradually get up to speed. I must take my time. It is very bad out here, man. Oh God. You just feel the car laboring to start. Traction control is pulling. There we go. There's that power. Man, we at 5K, baby. Yes, that was pretty cool. So this is a very dangerous drive, and I'm blessed to be here to show you what to do, how to handle it. We have 210 fuel range. We want to be slow and very deliberate and very smooth in braking and turning. So we're going to squeeze. Oh, I'm already sliding. Man, that is scary. I do not want to hit that VHP truck. That was scary. My heart was pounding. So that goes to show you just how dangerous it is in that small amount. So we might have to take side roads. We're going to try to get on the main expressway today. And this car is a 2025 Equinox. It's got new tires, new brakes, but I can tell from how we're traveling on the road and the traction control, it's going to be a slow go. So we got to lock in, practice safe driving skills, being smooth, deliberate, making sure we have a warm weather gear. I have my Timberlands on, my jacket, my hat, layers, and we want to drive in the groove. You should be able to see the groove right in front of us. And if you've never been in a warm or cold weather climate, this is cold weather, this is for you. So how do I feel? I'm a little stressed already because the conditions are so bad. I don't know why we're going into work to the agency today. We can do full remote, but they don't seem to care about workers' life. So it is what it is. And then I'm going to get over to the left, and I'm gradually going to slow down. And it's very slick out here. So we want to see the rear of the tires in case they break down or someone goes real fast and hits me. I won't have the secondary collision. I have a trending video. My son has a 2018 Charger GT, not the Scat, not the Hellcat. He has the highest insurance in the house. It is all-wheel drive. So a lot of you try to clock my T and say, don't say Charger and all-wheel drive. Well, you're stupid, because you're going to be spinning going sideways into a ditch, but the all-wheel drive is a beast, and it has that Pentastar engine in there, and that's before the nitrous, that's before the headers, that's before the cam, that's before the aftermarket cylinder heads. I know a lot of you are young. You ever heard of the Grand National? Look it up. Okay, don't get embarrassed. So we're going to go ahead and proceed and go in slow. And it's about safety. A lot of you are under 30, have an ego. Your ego will cause you to crash, buy a car that you can't afford. And I want all of you to work, but the reality is a lot of you don't work. You don't know what it is to get up every single day, get yourself ready, get ready to get out here with all these lunatics on the road and be safe. So we made a good decision here in the scholarship, college paid for, master's, juvenile criminal justice. He deserved that. But also there's a responsibility, tires, maintenance, and everything else. So we're going to take our time. You're going to see a lot of trucks. We're going to come out here really easy. Man, it is slick. That truck almost got sideswiped. That's stupid. So what is the safest lane? Probably the middle lane. And I'm going to go ahead and get over right now. I'm not even going to waste time. But when you're out driving, no one cares about 20-inch rims, a Hellcat, a Hemi. Many of you can't even spell it. let alone do maintenance on it. Okay, because having a car like that is a total responsibility, from insurance, tires, brakes, oil changes, registration. But a lot of your parents are paying for it. I'm just being honest. Okay, so many of you can't say anything, and really, if you do have your own car, take a picture of it, post it. Okay, so it's real. I had an SRT Jeep, very, very expensive, $1,000 payment, built motor, 426, 680 before the nitrous. So a lot of you are just talking, and you really can't afford these vehicles because the insurance costs are ridiculous. I'm going to get over one lane to the left. And that's the reality of living in the United States. It depends on your state, your driving record. That white car is stupid. That truck can just smash it, and I don't feel bad. Okay? So people do really stupid things. Most of us will stay in the line pretty much all the way. We're traveling at about 50 miles an hour. No one's going 70. No one's going 100. No one's going 80. Do you want to crash your car? And at the end of the day, all you're doing is taking pictures and posting them on social media. But no one really cares in the end, because guess what? When you come out of work, your Charger Hellcat is stolen. Your Scat is stolen. So slow down and think before you start leaving comments. I welcome all your comments. Get back at me. Let me know what you think. Put your age, put your job, and put the type of car you have and your insurance. I know what it is because I've been through where you guys have been and ladies have been. If you can afford a beautiful car like that, get it. Okay? Enjoy it. You should. But there's a responsibility and cost of ownership. So we're just taking our time. I don't know why this truck. Okay, it's in the middle lane. So we're just rolling along, trying to keep good speed and good space. We're locking in, and it's 21 degrees. So we're expecting black ice. We're expecting blowing snow. That spells crash. C-R-A-S-H. So what are we looking for? What am I looking for? It's car speeding. Like that car in the middle lane, L-A-N-E. Everyone's moving about 45 to 50, and the only reason now you're speeding is because you're late. But then you're gonna have an accident and you won't get to work. Mentally, you gotta be ready to go. We had to precondition the car, clean it off, let it warm up, wipers, and then now we're going over a bridge. Bridges freeze, so we wanna be mindful and just be smooth and take our time. T-I-M-E. I think it's important that all of you get a chance to drive at night, in the morning, rush hour, no rush hour, neighborhoods. You need all these driving environments to make you a better driver. And I've read your comments. A lot of you can't afford a car. A lot of you can't afford the insurance. Some of you don't even have a job. So I think it's important that you use this to motivate you to get a job if you want to be with me. Because no one except yourself is going to help you if you break down in this. No one is going to help you except yourself, not your boyfriend, not your girlfriend, not your side piece. Okay? People want to be with you because you have a car. People want to be with you because you have your driver's license. A lot of people tell, hey man, can you take me here? Can you take me there? No, I'm working. I'm across town. I'm gonna try to kill myself to get where you are, take you where you gotta go, and then you don't want to give me gas money and I'm speeding to get back to work? That's stupid. Okay? We're at about 50 miles an hour still. No one's stupid out here. No, they're stupid. And that Kia getting ready to crash. And you can see it in front of us. So either they're gonna tailgate that Jeep or cut over in front of me. So I'm trying to protect my space and be safe. So this is how accidents happen. You get ready to see it right now. God, they're stupid. That kid was screaming, slow your, okay? It's your fault that you were up late watching Netflix doing stupid stuff. No one's gonna be out here flipping their car over. And if you don't recognize a stupid driver like that, you will when you're flipped or you get sideswiped. So, word to the wise. Winter driving conditions, adverse conditions. Don't you guys understand this? Okay? But a lot of you had a car given to you and you don't really appreciate. You got to learn how to change windshield wiper blades. Put washer socket in. I'm taking my time. I don't want to move too fast. I'm getting angry at what I just saw. And if you don't get angry, you don't really care. You got to care more about the community. This is a community out here. And we all owe a responsibility to each other to drive safe, to make sure our cars are in good working condition, to make sure we have rest. Okay? We all were pushing it, staying up late, playing video games, platinum, diamond level, getting an invite to Vegas. Speaking of Vegas, I will be going to Vegas in April. So we're going to definitely connect with that. And this is an opportunity for me to learn to make better content for you guys. And I wanted to say thank you for just all the views, all the love, all the comments. And this is my driving force to show you guys. This is no joke. This is not AI. This is real. We're out here just trying to be safe. And there's always knuckleheads, aggressive drivers who are going to mess it up for everyone. And yes, you need to be aware, you need to support, and you need to take your time. I want to shout out to one of my students, Luca. His dad let me drive the Cybertruck, self-driving, and it was incredible. Great technology, and I can definitely see it coming down to driver's education. But you need to learn how to drive unlocking level 14 before you unlock the driving skills of the Tesla. So I know driving one of those, my goal is to get one and then to have those features off and to teach people how to drive. You will lose some range in the cold, but not as much. So we're just trying to keep our space. They got a rear bumper off because they don't know how to drive. And we're keeping good following distance, 1001, 1002. We're about 3 seconds away. And it takes longer when you drive slower. So I want you guys to understand this. You can't just jump in your car, do 80, get to downtown, pick up your mom, and then get back to work. It's not going to happen. Your mom's going to clock your T. Your dad's going to clock your T. I told you to be here on time. I'm sorry. I woke up late. Stop lying. You had someone over at the house. You had to drop them off, but you left your evidence in the room. So now you're going to get caught. So we're looking ahead. The truck is getting over to the right. There's starting to be some gaps in space. I'm trying to keep the car in the groove to make small steering adjustments. The last time we were in heavy traffic like this was last Wednesday. Isn't it something? You see how history repeats itself? It's now Wednesday again, and we're going into corporate. Your roadside maintenance is critical. Tires, brakes, windshield washers of it. Even a new car could break down. DOWN. And maintenance for cars, semi-trucks, vans, fleet vehicles is critical. See, they're popping their brakes. I don't like that, because that's going to put me in danger. But you got to have a good following distance. No one wants to be near that gravel truck. That spells death. So I'm trying to stay away. There's those gravel trucks can jackknife. We saw some videos yesterday in class where the state police were pulled over to the right. We have something called the move over law, but drivers are staring at the rear of the lights and they rear end drivers. You have a 19% chance of being struck on the side of the road in case you break down. If you break down, I strongly suggest you call the tow truck. Oh, you don't have towing insurance? You don't have AAA? Then I guess what? You're going to be stranded. And if you leave your car here, it will get towed and you will get a ticket. So we're staying about 50. I don't want to go much faster than this because that's stupid. Because you'll crash, you'll spin out. Use common sense. But because you're under 25, your brain is still developing and you don't have common sense. This is why many people under 30 end up in jail, making dumb decisions, crashing cars, walking out of work, disrespecting their parents. Don't be that kid. Driving does not make you an adult. Someone reached out to me, driving doesn't make you an adult, it's just a responsibility. I know that, silly. But being a responsible driver, that helps you grow up. Not tailgating. Like all these cars are starting to tailgate. I'm not feeling safe. Okay, I'm keeping more room. Having your car ready to start in the morning. In winter advisory, crashes are twice as likely. And all of you need to go through your maturation process, process. And you will learn the limits of your abilities, your time, relationships. And if you see that traction from that truck, and once you learn the elements of good driving, you can apply these in your life. Be on time for work. Prepare for the next day. Do your assignments, do your editing. Yeah, that person's in a Mustang, they're stupid. That's not a wintertime vehicle. But many of you need to think about what you're going to be doing. Where are you going to be driving? It's past high school. You've timed out of high school. You've timed out of high school. You've timed out of college. It's time to start working. working. There's an accident up ahead of us. So you need to leave early. Oh, another accident on the curve where there's someone went into the ditch. Doesn't surprise me. Because you're going too fast. Slow your roll. We're only giving you truth. Yep, the tow truck's over there. And some of you don't want to hear the truth. Such as you're coddled by mom and dad. Mom and dad, did you put my money in for Starbucks? Mom and dad, did you pay my credit card payment? That white truck is death. Why did they keep cutting off the semi? A lot of people don't drive yet because they're just not ready for the responsibility. It's money. About half of your check will go toward your car and then your home. And then you have a small amount left. Find ways you can save money. I know you don't want to save money. You want your skinny jeans, you want your nails done, hair done, nails done. Yep. But you see me with this increased following distance. I'm not trying to slam brakes. And I don't make excuses if and when I come to work late. I leave earlier. So they can say, wow, you're the only one that made it to work. Thank you. Give me my raise. Okay? So a lot of these people are crowding that salt truck. That's dumb. We're going to talk about more winter driving safety. And I think you owe it to yourself. Got to have jumper cables. Tow rope. Okay? People are crowding the salt truck. Stupid. Back off. Every state is different. New York is different than New Jersey. New Jersey is different than Michigan. Ohio's different than Texas. So understanding your journey is just a portion of it. Your goal is to be safe, arrive alive. There's a Tessie right there, going through. And this is patience. A lot of you don't have patience. I got to get my coffee. I got to get my breakfast. If you've been watching these videos, I've changed my routine. I used to go to the Golden Arches, McDonald's every morning. I changed it. I got a Keurig. Shout out. I bought it myself. I made 2 cups of coffee. I had my breakfast sandwich. I have 2, one on the way to work and one home. Do you realize I've saved about $9 to $11 a day? That's real money. And it's nice to just get your car warmed up, have your food, and then you're on your way. But if you're staying up late, relying on mom and dad to do your laundry, you're not doing your laundry, you're not getting your work done, you're coming to school late, putting pressure on your teacher, your principal puts you out because you got in a fight with someone in the bathroom and you posted, because that's what you guys do. You think it's cool. or you post something that you shouldn't, and then you get called down to the office, or you get your account hacked. Never have something on your phone that you shouldn't have. That's for anybody. Principals, coaches, teachers. See, they waited till the last second. Stupid. Why did they do this? Okay? See, no one's letting them over. They're holding us up. This is what a beginning driver would do. This is what a beginning driver would do. They would hesitate because you don't have the practical experience or the decency to get over early, right? Only you will be out here. I won't be able to hold your hand. H-A-N-D. And whether you learn from this or not, time will tell. Just being patient. Whenever we get to work, to corporate, we get to work. And whether it's full day or half day, I'm ready. Mentally ready to go. G-O. You have to invest in yourself through upgrades. And shout out to Amanda. She got her state boards. She's a registered nurse. She's so proud of her. She manifested this in high school. It took her some time, 2 kids, house. But shout out to Amanda. We are so proud of you. So you can reach your goal. There's a big need for nurses, instructors, teachers, coaches. Whether we take over Greenland or not, that's not my call. Follow the Constitution. Leave other people alone. Okay? So we want to be a world power, not lead by fear, man. You want to teach with love and support. You can carry a big stick, but you don't have to use it. S-T-I-C-K. I'm trying to keep my space from this car. No one's in a hurry. And many of you, you're like, why are they going so slow? Because the temperature is 21 degrees. We have adverse conditions, and then you're about to crash because you posted a video you doing donuts in your mama's car, and then the tread's almost gone. And then your mom was sick this morning. Mom, can I take the car? Because your car wouldn't start. It's true. You can see all this traffic coming back from the downtown area, downtown Detroit, downtown Houston, Texas, downtown Los Angeles, California. So it's definitely an incredible scene, and we just want to take our time and be patient. That's all you really can ask for when you're out here driving in these conditions. So we're going to hold her nice and steady and try to be smooth, S-M-O-O-T-H. In winter weather, reduced speed crashes are 2 times as likely. Okay, I'm going to get over one lane to the right, R-I-G-H-T. You saw me check blind spot, S-P-O-T. And we're just trying to be very consistent. This orange truck is moving too fast. It's getting ready to be an accident. And your being late to work is not my concern. And trust me, everyone is holding that wheel. Everyone is hoping these tires do their job. Everyone is hoping that they arrive alive. I know I am. And if you're not, then you're lying to yourself. That orange truck is in a hurry. They're speeding back and forth. For what? For nothing. Failed to accident. See? Do you think I'm making this up? This is an erratic lane changer. They're making all these lane changes. Okay? Bro, what are you doing? All they're doing is changing lanes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Slow down. See? 4 lane changes in less than 30 seconds. Slow your roll, bro. They're late. You're ready to crash. Is that going to be you? I always tell you about that. I always try to point out dangerous situations. You can say what you want. They're still tailgating. They're late. I want you to observe death. I want you to learn. That's the only way. I'm still keeping my following distance. Being real easy on the brakes. For why? WHY. We're not trying to crash. This is a master class, and we're going to keep it truthful with you. The traffic is getting very tight right now. It's a little hard to breathe. We're at about 35 miles an hour. We'll get over one lane to the right. R-I-G-H-T. You can hear all that slush, snow, and ice. This does teach you patience. This white car's tailgating. We're just taking our time. This adds to our trip anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour and 20 minutes. Better call your boss, tell him I'm late. Okay. What do you want me to tell the clients? Send a link. We can have a virtual meeting. And again, why are we going to work when it's very dangerous? It's very selfish of the company. You can tell if a company cares about you. You can tell if your instructor cares about you. You sure can tell if your family cares about you. I'm trying to stay in a groove. G-R-O-O-V-E. Or the grooves, S. There's one to the right and there's one to the left. We're at about 40 miles an hour. I see that semi truck. I'm looking at that following distance, man. That truck's getting close, bro. Use the blinker. I'm not going to go really fast around this curve because I don't want to spin out and end up under that semi truck. That would be horrible. I wanted you to hear this truck. That's scary, man. I don't know if we're going to have a lot of clients today. All I'm going to do at work is do my timelines, put in my edits and cuts, go live later, and just support you, man. That's all I know. Okay? I want you to look forward to seeing this every day. I'm looking ahead around the curve, nothing but brake lights. Okay, just taking my time. Oh, there's the sheriff. But people not going to change. I'm doing the right thing. I'm doing the right thing. I don't have to change. And then you can get a ticket for driving at the speed limit in these weather conditions. Because it's so bad out here. And again, why are we going to work? Why are they making us come in? It's stupid. We're not going to have many clients today. You should have went online, have clients come in. You got to offer services. I'm trying to offer services to you. Virtual, have digital products. All you got to do is click the link in the bio. Right? I'm learning a lot about driving and instruction, social media, just to really help you guys. Okay? We're at 25 miles an hour. There's that semi truck. You see me keeping my following distance. You see this semi truck. Is it a little claustrophobic? Yes. That car is so stupid. Why are you messing with that truck like that, dude? It's crazy. Just trying to take our time. That's all we can do. Keeping good following distance. Everyone, for the majority of us, are driving at about 40, 35, 25. And I'm just trying to be predictable. Thank you for the thumbs up. Appreciate that. You're not messing with that semi truck. I'm not ready to meet my maker yet. So we're in the right lane. We're driving the grooves. There's one on the right, one on the left. And even if you have a newer vehicle, it's 26 to 25, and 20 and 18 to 17, you gotta have a battery check. Okay, they're gonna put a load test on your battery, and that will predict where your battery are. This is why I'm shouting out EV Auto and Alex. That's my guy. Okay, he tests the batteries, great warranty, great customer service. Alex, one day I will buy an EV from you for driver's education. It just makes sense, man. So my goal in 2026 is just to get that financial piece, get that vehicle. Ideally, I want to get two, one for myself and then one for the business, and then keep it moving forward. So we got to be really careful here in this area. We're coming off the expressway, and then there's something called a crossover. And if it looks like I'm going slow, I am. This is a crossover. Okay. Disabled veteran out here panhandling. This is a crossover. I don't want to slide across this area, and I'm taking my time, and I'm going to show you something. I just hit the brakes. I'm sliding. Do you know how terrifying that is? So I'm going to be very careful. I'm making sure my blinker's on. I'm scanning the whole area. I'm going up to the edge, and I'm checking. Right, there's the flock camera invading our privacy. Okay, I'm going to make my turn. Oh, thank God. We made it. Oh my God. So we're on a service drive. This runs parallel to the expressway. And then, of course, they have the flock cameras invading our privacy, capturing our license, and who knows what else they're capturing. There are guide signs. They're green and white. We're in the hood, in case you don't know. So you don't want to go to those sketchy gas stations. You will get robbed. There's a stop sign ahead. That's a regulatory sign. I'm telling you. They're red and white. And then we have a warning sign. So I'm going to turn on my blinker up. I'm going to squeeze my brake and stop. Now I'm going to make my right turn. I don't want to hit the curb, so I'm going to go up real easy. Okay, and oh my God, this person, that's the short bus. If you know what the short bus is, leave some comments. Some of you don't, some of you don't know what that is on that short bus. Yeah, because you didn't pay attention in school, so you in them special classes. Don't worry, we come from educators. So I'm just trying to take my time. And you're going to learn defensive driving skills no matter what. And we're just trying to be very deliberate, very intentional. And we want to make sure we arrive alive. And then we're going to have to charge up. So you learned about defensive driving skill sets. You learned about staying in a path of drivers. You learned about being a defensive driver. They didn't stop. So what am I trying to tell you? You got to be prepared. There are opportunities out here. Let's examine this. That white vehicle is the T-Rex. It costs about $100,000. But a lot of you want that, but you can't afford the maintenance, the insurance. I know. You're stunning. You got to have at least an $80,000 job. $50K, you're going to be straining. Okay? Education and opportunities. You have to get your license. And if you don't get your license, you're going to have to rely on someone else. I don't want to rely on someone else. When you're under 25, get your license. Get a job. Get your skill sets. Get your resume on Indeed. So in case you're at a job and they looking sideways at you, hey, I'm going to fill out my app, and I got another job ready for me on Friday. Okay, you always have to prepare, because in the tech industry, things move very rapidly. Um, you got to be prepared for opportunities. I always try to tell all of you this: be prepared for opportunities and challenges. Hopefully this prepared you, and it's deeper than just driving. So I really want you to look at this, rewatch it. We'll edit it to bite-sized chunks for you. I want to say thank you. I'm going to go live probably around 11:30ish, and then we'll talk then. Bye, guys. Be safe. Subscribe. Thank you.